of driving, the infrastructure deal also emphasizes the need to build a national network of electronic vehicle chargers. Is this a priority for Oklahoma?
Absolutely. This is something else that I love sharing with our friends back in other states. Oklahoma led the nation. We have more charging stations, level three charging stations per capita than any other state. We've been leaning into this really hard. You can find a level three charging station within 50 miles of any spot in Oklahoma. And we did that years ago, several years back, with a private public partnership. So we've got that investment done. We also, with this new infrastructure package, are going to develop that and continue to lean in. We just recruited, I've instructed my commerce department to go after electric vehicle industry, not only batteries, but car manufacturers. And we just landed Canoe, which is going to be an amazing success story. It's a startup. They've already developed their cars and they're building their manufacturing facility in Oklahoma, having 2,000 employees. We're also going after that supply chain. And so we're leaning in hard. I mean, it doesn't, we also have to be honest with ourselves that all the development and all the money in the major OEMs is pouring into electric vehicle engine development. It's really moved away from the ICE engine developments. And so we're leaning hard into that from a commerce perspective. We know that's where it's headed. But you can't at the same time ignore fossil fuels. They are going to be here. They have to be here to have an electricity grid that is reliable. And then, when I tell that to the Biden administration, sometimes they turn around and they say, well, we've got to talk about battery storage. And that's great. Let's talk about battery storage. Then you've got to talk about rare earth minerals and what type of mining. And let's make sure we can get permitting approved for mining those minerals. We need to bring that back to the United States to supply that need from our own resources. Again, none of this stuff in Oklahoma has to be political. It feels like Washington, D.C. makes things political. We have a lot of common sense here in Oklahoma, and let's just meet our needs with our own resources here in the U.S.